Welcome to the Shore Shoe, a simple beach sandal that is making a difference in people's lives. Are you a person who struggles with balance and stability when walking on soft sand? Have you found yourself sitting at the top of the dunes, unable to join your family on the beach? Or maybe one day you intentionally forgot and left your surf pole at the house because the trip to the water's edge was just too challenging.
Not so long ago, you would have found me building castles, riding waves, shelling, flying kites, and chasing schooling fish up and down the beach. Instead, I found myself sitting at the top of the dunes, looking out across the sand, watching others play and walk and fish as I once did.
Meet entrepreneur Jim Sylvester, husband, father, avid fisherman, and proud grandfather of 6, a man frustrated and betrayed by his aging body that kept him from enjoying the same sandy beaches he played on as a boy. This is his story.
My days on the beach became difficult. It was hard for me to stand, walk, and move through the sand. The trip to the water's edge became a struggle, and my self-esteem and self-respect took a hit.
Jim searched for a device that would help him walk on top of sand and found nothing. So he cut 2 small plates from a piece of scrap vinyl wallboard, bolted them to the bottom of a pair of old sandals, and took them to the beach.
I went to the beach, I put on my sandals, and boy, oh boy, what a difference. Right away, I went up and down the dune in no time flat, straight to the water's edge. There I stood, looking out over the waves, grinning from ear to ear with feelings of freedom and independence for the first time in many years. The next day I asked my wife and a few of my friends to try my sandals out. They too were amazed like I was about how well you could stay up on top of soft sand. They said that they wanted a pair. But later in the day they told me they not only wanted a pair, but they felt that they needed a pair. So there you are. I made my first prototype of a stability sandal for walking on top of sand. And it works. And it's become to be known as the Shore Shoe.
I'm 69 years old, and like a lot of folks my age, I have my share of balance issues. I love the beach, and when I can get to the beach, I want to be able to enjoy that time there and be a part of everything that's going on with my friends and family. And frankly, sometimes that's been a challenge. The Shore Shoe has helped me with my mobility and my ability to stay and keep up with the grandkids.
And I tried these shoes for about 3 weeks along the Atlantic Ocean during the fall months, walking up and down the beach daily, picking up shells, probably 2 or 3 miles a day, every day, and along the boardwalks. And I fell in love with the shoes.
I have trouble walking in a straight line anymore. I just kind of sway back and forth when I'm walking down the street or down the sidewalk or what have you. And I noticed right off after I bought these pair of shoes and tried them on and went out for a walk that it improved that problem immensely.
I suffered a stroke about 3 years ago, and since then I've had a lot of trouble with balance, not just on the beach, in my own kitchen. And I find that when I wear the Shore Shoe, I can turn, I can go from the sink to the stove. It doesn't matter whether it's on the beach or in the house.
I was never a shore person because basically I didn't enjoy the journey to get to the beach. Now with these Shore Shoes, because of the way they are fabricated and what they give me support so I can walk on top of the sand and not have the problems that I've had previously trying to enjoy the beach.
So the Shore Shoe, which was for the beach, I ended up wearing everywhere. I even do yard work wearing them because they keep me even, they're well balanced, and they distribute the weight on my foot the way it needs to be distributed.
Hi, my name's Rick. I want to tell you about the Shore Shoes. They were recommended to me by my buddy Jim. And I'm not a sandal wearer, but I said, Jim, I'll give them a try. These things, I could walk a mile up the beach and a mile back and no strain at all.
I have a sister-in-law that I gave a pair to, and she has MS. She had difficulty with her stability. She could walk, but she had fears of falling. Since then, she's told me that she's started to go back to do some yoga, and it helps her vacuum the house. It helps her get up out of her chair.
In the long process of perfecting the shore shoe, I've been lucky to have the support of my wife, friends, and many advisors. And like me, they believe the shore shoe addresses many of the common problems that people like me have with walking on soft sand and uneven surfaces. The shore shoe offers a wide, stable platform that helps with balance and stability.
I think you'll like them. You ought to go out and get a pair. They darn sure work for me, and I'm hoping they'll work for you.
I love my shore shoes. They've really made a difference in my life. I wear them to the beach when I can get there. I wear them outside, out to lunch with friends in the neighborhood with my grandchildren. And they give me a lot of stability when I'm walking around or holding my grandchildren. Give them a try.
I recommend you try a pair of these. You won't go wrong. I'm not a sandals wearer, but after a pair of these, I am now.
I hope anybody that can buy these can use them to help with their everyday life, help with any kind of pain that they have going on, and open up the horizons where they can go more places and enjoy life.
And I highly recommend that if you have those type of problems that I'm discussing, that you should try a pair, because I don't think you'll regret it.
So if you're like me, I strongly recommend you check out the shore shoe because the stability it gives you is wonderful. Give it a try.
So I tell you, try the shore shoe. You won't be disappointed.
When it's quiet and I have time to reflect on my life, I can recall my aging father and how he struggled with walking on the beach. Unlike me, he was forced to give up his love of fishing and could no longer play in the sand with his grandchildren. He was heartbroken. It is my hope that the shore shoe will give many people the opportunity to continue walking, fishing, and playing near the water's edge for years to come.
Are you ready to enjoy the beach again? Go to theshoreshoe.com, order the shore shoe, and reclaim your freedom. It's the stability sandal for active beach dwellers. That's right, the shore shoe. You won't be disappointed. Order yours today.
Hey, it's the shore shoe, and it's really grand. When you're walking on the beach, your feet won't sink in the sand. Yeah, the shore shoe, the only way to go. Order yours today, you're gonna love them so. That's right, the shore shoe. You won't be disappointed. Order yours today.